Go, yo. Oh man, today it's today. Waiting on my bus, as you can see, man. Shit, I can't even give y'all niggas a clear view. Anyway, yeah, man. All for work, waiting on the bus. You know the usual. The usual. Feel me? I had a few things to talk about, but I'm gonna wait on them, man. Damn, I bought the wrong one. Big up, big up to everybody, man. Big up to everybody out there. Those deserving of it and those everybody, big up to the ladies, gentlemen, and others. Big it up, big it up. Said I'm bigging up to everybody. Bigging up to you. Big ups goes up to you. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I don't like saying shout out no more because too much violence going on. It's shouts out. But, you know, people take it how they want it, so now it's gonna be bigger. No more shouting. Not shouts, not shots. Shout out. Shout out to the ladies, the gentlemen, and others, and everything else in between. I needed it. I gotta cut down on buying these things. I gotta be budgeting myself type shit. This week kicked my ass. I ain't even gonna lie to ya. Shout out to the stars in the sky. I always see the 3 stars. Shout out to the 3 stars that I always see and those airplanes in between. There's one very bright one shallow bright. The other one is also bright. 3 stars. 2 is close together. The other one is very far apart. I can tell they stars because they always in the same spot. Out of the 3 stars, 2 are definitely a star. The other one is kind of like shadow, so it could be a satellite, who knows. But it's always those 3 stars that are present every time I come. So I'm gonna acknowledge them because they acknowledge me every time because I see it. Excuse me, that is natural. Come on. Feel me? Yeah, people still talking about the King Von thing because it's a tragedy. A few people are saying his boys run, but I usually don't like watching videos of people dying and shit. But when I watched that incident on video, his boys didn't run. One of these niggas hit the guy that was holding on to him. They didn't run, man. Just people always gotta point things out. Once people heard the shot, everybody spread. The only 2 people that was left was Rondo and King Vo. Feel me? So then everybody else came back. It's crazy, but yeah, man. Just out here. Shout out to my man. I call him Most 3, but it's Mo 3. Yeah. I've been listening to him all day, man. Can I vent one time? Can I vent? That boy was so talented. Sad, man. Another great storyteller. The way he just break down his life story is amazing. Damn, yo. Shit sad, man. Shit real sad, man. Been putting in work for so long. I always keep track of people like that. Like, I listen to him. Feel me? It's all good though. Like I said earlier today, it seems like everybody on my playlist keep passing away. Every time I look up, it's somebody that I usually listen to mostly. And they all young niggas too, feel me? Because I always support the young rappers and shit like that, feel me? Because I want for them what I didn't get, so that's how we move the youth forward. You gotta want more for the youth than what you had, you feel me? I want more opportunity. So when I see them making a way for themselves and I listen to their storyline and everything else, it doesn't matter what they're saying. Feel me? They can only speak on where they came from. That's real. You feel me? That's real. And they put it in a story format and they spit it in rhyme. Feel me? It rhymes with the song and everything else like that. So I I respect it. You feel me? I want to hear it. I don't want to hear something that's not real. Regardless of how we make it feel, we be like, oh, it is true. Like I said earlier, most of that music is destroying our youth and everything else. But once I thought about it, I'm like, that is also true. But the truth of the matter is, it's a reality for them. You feel me? And this is what they know, and this is what they spit about. You feel me? So we want rap to be real, and we want people to be authentic and stop spitting these fake lines and mumble rap this, mumble rap that. And now we have these young men spitting really where they came from and the things that they've done and the things that they've seen. And we complain about it. That's not cool. Yeah, this dude. It's my boss, man. How you doing? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, man. So it's like, yeah. So they be telling their stories, man. This shit is reality, and that's what they spit about. America does not want to hear that anymore. It seems like they're getting rid of people like making their own story, telling their own way. Feel me? So they're getting rid of people like that, using us to do so, instigating, keeping their hands clean. I seen it happen. Feel me? So shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all the rap young niggas out there doing their thing, getting money. Feel me? I could spit it. The way they were spitting, it was alright. It was okay. It's like, how else you want them to tell their story? This is what they're going through. We recognize it's a problem. Feel me? And it's not their fault that if I listen to their music and I go out there and do something, that's not their fault. Feel me? Eminem already went through that kind of things. They want these people to be role models. Your role model is supposed to be your parent. So we need to look at the parents and see, like, yo. And even when we look deep into their parents' situation, you can always blame it on the system too. You feel me? But we gotta take accountability. We have to take some kind of accountability. You feel me? So I don't fault them for spitting what they spit. That's their life story. Feel me? Just like I'm on this telling y'all, if I say anything else, they're gonna be like, Cap, he's lying. Feel me? It shouldn't be my fault if I said something. People gotta just learn how to. We gotta learn how to listen to stuff and not and blame it on the thing that we listen to. That's crazy. There's so many things going on, like there's movies and everything else. You don't see people blaming on the movie that they watch, and we telling people we gotta make better movies. Why is it that hip hop is being crucified for the same thing that we see on movies, and the movies is even much more vivid? It's all a form for articulation. These people have a picture in their head and they put it into writing. They put it into a song. That's the same thing movie is. Movie actually put it into picture and have characters that look real, people that we admire in movies, and we watch it. But we don't complain about all these war movies, fiction movies, and most of the movies it's fiction unless it said this is even if it said it's based on a true story. The key word is based, which meaning it's not word for word or it's not event for event. Sometimes the name is changed. So if we're gonna start calling Cap out, we need to start calling Cap on other things too, not just hip hop. They always trying to control the narrative when it comes to us. Like, you feel me? We gotta stop that. We gotta stop doing that shit to ourselves, and we gotta call it out. If we gonna call it out for hip hop, let's call it out for everything else. You feel me? And talking about movies, I want to talk about Eva Angola, whatever her name is, Eva Longoria, whatever her name is. I believe Longoria, whatever her name is. Eva. She she said some comments about the election, about Latino women being the reason why Biden won. First of all, I like to make a few points. Biden did not win yet. The election has not been decided. That's one. Two. Um, two, right? She, the statement that she made, when I read it, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. For Latino woman being the, she has an opinion. She's being biased when she said that because she's a Latina woman. You feel me? She was being biased. I have a problem with her apology, which made her statement more true to what people are complaining about. You feel me? Her apology was, oh, she wasn't comparing Latino women to black women. And that's what people were complaining about. People was like, it wasn't, why are you trying to make it seem like it's between black and Latino women about who we like who, da da da. And we all know there was a lot of black women up front who, they were the main reason why presumed, projected that Biden won. That being said, her apology, she did come out and apologize. She was like, she didn't mean it. She meant that it was between, she was comparing her Latino woman to Latino men, that Latino women were the main reason why Biden won and projected win. And after that, the problem comes. She said that African American women or black women have been riding the backs of Democrats and have been basically saying that they've been played out and everything, but she tried to smooth it in a way. And that's when I knew she was lying about her apology. You feel me? And that's not her fault. Why would you put somebody like her on MSNBC to talk about politics when she wasn't qualified to talk about such a subject? You feel me? And she was comparing black and Latino women. You feel me? Just come out and say it. Like, she was definitely doing that. After that apology, that's what I believe. And I just feel like, sometimes she had to go back on what she said because she knows she has to work with other black women and she gotta keep. It's crazy, man. She can't, like, she needs to come up with a better apology. You feel me? She needs to. You feel me, bro? That's all I'm gonna say about that. I was trying to check her past record to see if she ever did sound like this before. But I gotta look. It's just a breeze research or that I did. I didn't really look deep into it, but I would not hold her against. I would not hold her for this one. But I know what she meant when she said what she said. So she was comparing herself or her people to the black woman and everything else like that. She felt the fact that she felt the need to say that speaks a lot more volume than anything else. So, Eva, get your shit together, man. So, this ain't about this person against this person. They ain't been fighting among each other, and they ain't even win yet. So, this shit crazy, man. Yeah, you just gotta mind, you just gotta watch. It's one thing speaking in privacy about these things and getting away with it, but once you come to the public, perform and speak these things, the sisters is gonna let you know. They gonna put you right in your place. Feel me? You can't be sneaky with the English word and act like they're not gonna see it. You feel me? There's a lot of professions and well-educated sisters that understand these things, and they're gonna let you know. And I don't even have to tell you nothing, but you definitely meant what you said. You just gotta own up to it. We need to know where you stand so we can better have a conversation with you. But if you keep lying about it, guess what? If you keep lying about it, guess what? You're not gonna fix nothing if that's how you truly feel. You know what I mean? And if it's one party, why does it matter who did who? Your so-called projected leader said that he's gonna be the president for all, even those who voted for him and those who didn't vote for him. So we all know that's a lie because Hollywood is telling the 5 people who supported Trump, and you guys for 4 years straight have been attacking and demonizing Trump supporters, including myself. And now, after they finish with us, it seems like they're gonna go after the black agenda and everything else like that. But truth of the matter, when I look at it, it was because of black women, not black men. Everybody know that black men didn't like Joe Biden like that. It was black women that voted, that even gave Biden a chance to be in that position to be spoken about. But he didn't win. So let's go through the court system. Let's go through the electoral. These people got to pick a winner. They didn't pick nobody yet. We just voted. That's all. It's a certification saying that this is the person that I represent. But it doesn't necessarily spell Biden presidency. When everything is voted in by those that we elect, then they put the House and the Senate have to come together and pick the person who they think is president. So it's far from over. So Eagle, just watch him out. Feel me? I don't really have too much to say to you about that, but you gotta be careful when you say these things. You can't be talking in code, and English is your second language. You feel me? You out of your league on that one. You feel me? You can't be slick with those words. You feel me? Like that's why I'm giving her a pass because I understand that. I mean, she can't speak that good English, and I understand that part. So, although she act in movies and everything else like that, those are fiction. I know they write script for them, and they do retake, retake, retake. So, just watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth when you talk. You feel me? Just watch your mouth. There's a big difference between the community and the United States as a whole. You feel me? You just gotta watch it when you speak like that. It's not even about. It's beyond her comparing. It's beyond her comparing the the two sexes together. It goes beyond that, and that's just something that she said. Now, when you look deep into it, it seems like they get compared in other categories too. And I'm like, that's very, very shaky. You gotta be careful with these things. Well, even if that's how you truly feel, you still gotta be careful on how you say these things, especially on national television. She thought it was cute, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Like, y'all gotta be humble when y'all placed in same position. Feel me? And there was a lot of black powerful women that was going for Biden, like the way I light them up yesterday, like Oprah and what's her name, Whoopi and Whoopi Goldberg. So it's like what I mean. When you have that many, those two alone is powerful enough to make a change. I just don't like the position they playing for the black agenda on the whole. Feel me? So, because they got a lot of followers and they got a lot of people that look up to them, including your own people. So it's like y'all can't even compare. You can't compare. When I say y'all, I'm talking about celebrities in your position that share the same ethnic background. Y'all can't compare to Oprah and Whoopi when it comes to that. When it comes to the stage, like it really, y'all can't. So when you say what you said, it's like you diminishing their role, and we're not even talking about all the women that were involved in that. You feel me? You just can't be saying stuff like that. That's not cool. And another person I gotta get at is AOC. You feel me? I know I said she is supposed to she need I told Nancy Pelosi need to move out the way so people like AOC and Omar can be the front leaders of the Democrat Party in the House. But truth for the matter, she came out and said that now we need to go after those Trump supporters. As a leader, you can't talk like that. You feel me? Y'all gotta be disciplined on how to speak when it comes to the whole. When y'all say things like that, we read into it. We just don't look at what you're talking about. We read into these kind of things. You telling people to attack other people as a leader. Then you turn around and tell Trump, how can you blame Trump for saying something like that, which he never did, and you turn around and say something like that? That's not cool. Now you gotta get your shit together on that. You feel me? And I know y'all gonna be mad about me, but I'm willing for y'all to be mad about me than me not saying anything. You feel me? It's very, very important that y'all get your shit together. You feel me? And you know what I mean, articulate yourself a little better. I know y'all speak multiple languages, which is cool, but the downside to that is that when you come to the national language, the way you put the words together have an effect on how people look at you. You feel me? There's already gonna be stigma attached to it. You feel me? So you just gotta be careful. So Eva and AOC both happen to be Latino women saying these things. So that's not a good look right now. You think? But I'll leave AOC alone for now. But that her shit is more dangerous than Eva shit. But what Eva is the one that the reason why I came on this. I felt like if I can understand if it was two different parties, but yeah, both from the same party. So that comment was so irrelevant that it wasn't. That's something that's a thought that comes in that you ignore, and the fact that you haven't got to that stage yet speaks volumes. That you have been entertaining it for a while for you to even come on the national television on a major news channel and say that. So it speaks to the mind of the person who said it. So that's where the concern comes from. I didn't have a problem with what she said at first because I didn't want to read too much into it because I never saw her in that light. I love her movies. I think she's a horrible actress, but I love her movies regardless because she's a sexy woman. She's appealing to watch. But truth for the matter, it doesn't matter how sexual you are when you got a nasty mouth like that. It's like, feel me? And the apology just kind of turned me off all the way, which made me believe what black media was saying. Like, nah, you can't. Like, that's far from the truth. Feel me? And I just mentioned two people, powerhouses, who were one of the reasons why Joe even had a chance to get places like North, Georgia, Atlanta, and all these other places. Fucking Arizona, I can't believe that shit. Wisconsin, them little small black voters mixing with the white. That's the way they are the reason. Oprah will have more influence than you can ever dream of. So I just don't like the fact that Oprah is a single woman and she's basically projecting that she's not projecting the black agenda. The black agenda is to have the father and the mother in the house. We need both parents at home to raise a kid. Two base income in one house is better than one base income. Even if that one base income makes a lot of money, they still need that male figure in the house. And they need the woman figure in the house. You feel me? That gives the child a lot more. It gives the child the tools that he needs to be in this world. So So I just don't feel like Oprah is projecting that kind of behavior at all. I just feel like she had a husband, then it's like then the husband is the boyfriend. It's like a lot of confusion going on. And too many young black girls look up to both of them and they're not projecting the right kind of behavior. So the person I would like to look at to project those behavior that has been projecting these behavior is a person like Beyonce. You feel me? Beyonce is modeling that behavior with her husband Jay-Z. You feel me? Carrying herself, although she's very sexual in her videos and everything else, it's just like volleyball with these girls with skimpy shorts on. That's her stage. This is where she's at. She's an entertainer, so of course she's gonna do that kind of stuff. So, but her talent speaks for herself. She has so much talent. She can dance. She dance and sing on stage at the same time, while still controlling her breath and performing. Like we gotta give credit when credit is due. But Eva, you can never project that kind of shit. Like I'm sorry to say, like I haven't even read into her whole history, but I know for a fact that she's not that. She's not even Oprah by herself, let alone Beyonce. You feel me? And I can mention so many other women. Look at Michelle Obama, like, and Barack Obama. That's a good projection. You feel me? So I'm just saying, you feel me? Like Michelle Obama on her own, speaking for Joe, helped Joe be in that position to be spoken about. Because Joe just being there, like the basement, Jim Crow Joe, come on, he had no chance against Trump. If Hillary was the highest person who could have beat Trump and she couldn't do it, so how can Joe, which is the most, that's the baffling thing about it all. It's like, come on, really? Joe? That's why this election is a joke. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The nigga that was in his basement the whole time. But we're not gonna talk about that. I just want to get here and talk about Eva and the comments that she made. Make like, yeah, there's probably more y'all voting, but the truth of the matter, there was a lot of my brothers and sisters, Latino in Florida, who voted for Trump. So, and in other places, even in California, you had Latino for Trump. So when you look at the whole black agenda as a whole, most of those people voted the Democrat way. So the comment that she made was definitely out of wax. She was cuckoo for Cocoa Puff for that one. But yeah, I had to get at you real quick. You feel me? I didn't even go in like that. I ain't going on you like that. 'Cause I don't know too much to go in because she hasn't displayed that kind of behavior in her past life. So it's like I'm like, alright, cool. I'm gonna let you slide. So I'm not even gonna do research on her like that because she's not that important for me to do research and see what she said. I leave that to the professionals, the Vicky and them of the world, Vicky Dillon of the world to dissect it and give us the real deal and the real facts about the whole situation. And she's a black woman who I like to hear from a black woman's point of view and see how she feels about it. I feel like she did it on purpose because she was on stage and she felt bold enough thinking that she can say that and do that because she's like, this is our time. So it's all good, man. It's my view. So I had to get at her for a quick second. You feel me? I mean, just watch yourself, man. You can't be doing that. Can't be doing that for sure. Anyway, today work was alright, man. Feel me? Work was okay. It is what it is, man. People got mad because I made that caveman comment. I wasn't even talking to them, but they got mad. They put the white boys on me today because that whole caveman comment. But I was talking about mentality. You feel me? I was talking about mentality, and mentality meaning like you just gotta come out your hiding places. You feel me? That's all. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about a race or anything else like that, but they took it very, very, very personal. And yeah, these niggas watching the ball and shit like that. And I'm like, it wasn't all of them, feel me? Only the insecure ones. You know, those individual ones, very insecure. So I'm like, I was gonna do a video on my break time, but I was like, it's not necessary, and this is as much airtime as they'll get about that. Feel me? And on my way home on the bus, riding on this bumpy road. Said I'm on a bus. Said I'm riding on this bumpy road. So can I talk about it? Yeah, this nigga Mo3 got me, you know, in my melody mood. You feel me? So I'm gonna sing for y'all real quick, make my own shit up. It's a bumping and grinding mode. This is the mood that I'm riding on. It's not the best feel, but it just do the job. Taking a nigga from point A to point B. Can't complain. I said taking a nigga from point A to point B. You see, I can't complain. And all these trucks riding around with these on them. They trying to send a message out quick, implicating these on them. But these niggas don't even matter. These niggas don't even matter at all. It's been a long time coming, and I know change gon' come. Oh, yes it will. It's been a long time. I said long time coming, and I know change. I said change is gon' come. Well, that's about it.